Hello followers and welcome back to the hunt for the Enderdragon. And in today's episode I am not sure what we were doing last episode, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I've got some food cooking up here. I did a little bit off camera and I think I was last episode wrapping up a small animal farm. I've got chickens and cows. I just came out here and had a look to see what was actually around. I have apparently killed a lot of cows in the area, so I have a lot of leather now. And I've just kind of had a look at the different chests and things that I have. I think I was preparing to go to the Nether, I think, is what I was actually trying to do. I have a ton of feathers, and a lot of raw meats and all those kind of things. I have this kind of broken bow. I've got a lot of levels as well. So, I kind of, at this point, I think I've got the food problem sorted. I am still on 1.5.2 and I will remain on 1.5.2 for this series just because of the changes to the game which I did not foresee, and I don't want those changes to impact on this series really. So let me see, I kind of have a lot of different things here. I think the first thing I really need to do is kind of sort my situation out here and actually make up some more chests and try and organise things a little better, to be honest. So where would be a good place for some chests? Maybe there. And let's kind of take all the tools out of this chest that we don't want. And we'll just put these guys in here, some old stone swords and stuff. Let me see, what else do we have in here? This hoe that I don't think we're really going to need. Let's put you away. We do have a broken bow, but that'll do the job for now, I guess. We have some feathers and some flint. I thought I had more flint than that. I have gravel, so it's not a problem. Let's see, let's make up some arrows. That's still not a lot of arrows, is it really? I'm going to put these in here. This is going to be like my little equipment box, I guess. Iron, gold, anything else? Coal, I suppose. Leather would be handy to have in that box. The apple. Yeah, this is going to be my take to the end box, I guess you could say. I'm going to make up some golden apples. I need more than this one furnace, without a doubt. I think I have a bunch of cobble in here, right? Yeah, I thought I did. Let's make up a bunch of furnaces. We'll make up 3, because we already have one guy. And where shall we put these? Over here, maybe? Okay, so we've got a bunch of furnaces. I'm going to get this cooking up. I don't mind wasting a little bit of coal for how long we're here. Beef I'm going to put in there for now, because we don't need to eat that right now. I'm going to put... This is all mob drops, isn't it, basically, now. These are all mob drops. Sugar canes I don't really need, so I'm going to class as a mob drop. Paper I'm not going to need. Flowers. Redstone I'm going to need for brewing. Lava bucket. Raw chicken. Lava bucket was going to go in here, definitely. Redstone in here. Wheat and bone meal in here. Raw chicken in there. Seeds. Got to be handy for breeding animals. Ladders in here. Stack these up. Wool, not so much, so I can put the wool away. And there's just books and that diamond pickaxe in here, which is fine. The food is cooking up in there nicely. The farm could do with some work, but I don't think we really need to look at that today. As I have some wheat and some seeds, I think we need to breed the animals here. And then I think we need to try and track ourselves down some obsidian and try and get a nether portal going. And I'm going to try and find some endermen, see if I can get some ender pearls for when we head down to the nether, make a couple of ender chests. That's going to be the objective. And that means I'm going to need a lot of obsidian. Oh yeah, we have this suffocation bug still, don't we? That's going to get fixed in the 1.6.2 update, but for this series we're just going to have to live with it. I'm not so worried about if cows die, because I don't need cows now as much as I need feathers for arrows. Because I'm probably not going to make a skeleton mob trap. I don't even know if there's a dungeon around here to actually do that. So I'm probably not going to do that. Put the wood away. Let's put you away. In here I'm going to bring this cobble with me. Did I bring the chickens? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So I can put those away. Water bucket, and we're going to need some fairly new equipment. We're going to need the diamond pick for obsidian mining. I think there's a lava pool somewhere that I was actually getting that from. So we can use that as well to our advantage. And I'm going to need more than that sword, aren't I? So why don't we take 2 of those and make up a bunch of planks. How's my armor doing? I might take that chest plate off and put an actual iron one on now. I have a good amount of iron to where I'm comfortable in making an iron chest plate. My aim is to get some diamond armor before we head to the end, but may not be achievable at this point. I'm not going to waste my levels because I want to get a level 30 and kind of slap it on that diamond pick. See what I get for that. I'm hoping I get Fortune 3. If we don't, then it might be a case of just seeing what our luck is, really. So let's go find some obsidian. That's going to be the priority, I guess, for right now. And now there is a lava pool right over here, I believe. Yeah, here we are. This is where I was actually doing a lot of my obsidian mining. And I got this little tip here, what CoStar was doing in Co's Quest, whereby you can actually stand here with water and it will instantly turn any lava into obsidian before you actually lose the block itself to the lava. So I'm going to do this for a while, and once I've collected a good amount of obsidian, we'll be right back. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, the sun is going down. I haven't collected all the obsidian I want, but as the sun's going down, I think it's a good time to take advantage of this, and let's see if we can find ourselves some endermen. So that's going to be the next objective. I want to get at least 2 ender pearls to make up 2 eyes of ender for when I go to the nether, so that I can get an ender chest going. As honestly, I don't know how far the fortress could be away. So it might be right where the portal is, it might not. So that could be something to think about fairly quickly. So let's grab a couple of bits of obsidian while the monsters spawn. It should be coming out to play shortly. But I'm just going to be collecting this little bit of obsidian while I have the opportunity. I think you need 10 for a portal, but if you want to go with the proper portal you need 14. And I've got more than 14 as it is, so wait, I am on normal. Okay, good. I just thought for a minute I might be on peaceful, so I'm glad that we're not. Ah, there's an enderman already, excellent. Oh great, with a zombie as well. Get out of here, I don't want you. No pearl, darn it. See if I can see any more endermen. I don't want you. I want a zombie. I'll take your flesh though, I guess. No, I don't want skeletons or spiders. Skeleton over that way. Yeah, no pearl. So I know endermen are quite rare in the overworld to find. They're not common at all. Let me see, we have skelly, spiders, zombies, everything I'm not looking for. Let me see here. Any more endermen? Not at this moment in time, there isn't. Maybe, let's... Is that one over there behind the farm? Nope. No, I don't want creepers at this point. I don't want those guys. I'm gonna have to be careful with this ravine here. That could cause trouble. I want to get knocked into that, really. Look at the mobs, man. Maybe it's because I got a lot of the area lit up that now they can only spawn above ground. But I haven't really lit up any of the mine shafts, so they should still have a lot of places to spawn. Anybody over here by the coast? There's a gold armoured zombie there. That's a cow. I'm not really looking for a cow right now. More decked out zombies in leather over there. This is going to be harder than I thought, especially without a looting sword as well. Because if I'm going to enchant probably a diamond sword eventually, but if I don't get looting, this is going to take forever to get enough pearls to do this. Unless I go off and look for a desert, then if I look for a desert, they seem to be more common in a desert, but I don't know the exact figures on that as to whether they are more common or whether it's just that you could see them more easily. I don't know on that one. Anybody over here? Ah, hello. Come here, old boy. There we go, 1 pearl. Oh, and we've got a skeleton now as well. So that's 1 pearl. I want 2. I can't be done with just 1 ender chest. That's going to be no good at all. We need at least 2 of the guys. Let me see. Anybody following me? Does not look like it. Let's try on top of the hill again. Seems that we were out of range, so things despawned, so this will be a good opportunity to see if an enderman has spawned in this particular wave of them. There's a zombie villager over there. Not really interested in him right now. I think there's 2 actually in close vicinity of each other. There's 1 over there, that guy right there, and there's 1 all the way over there as well. But I have no desire for villagers at this time. I don't know whether their trades would be any good. It might be worth trying to get a few. Mainly to see if I can get a blacksmith, because I might be able to trade diamond gear to get some diamond gear off him. If it's a lot of emeralds, that's not such a problem, because I could get another one. Maybe he'd want wheat or something, and if I could do that, then that might be a good way of actually getting some diamond gear, or getting some good enchants. I know that they can enchant stuff for you if you get a priest. So maybe that would be something that we could look into. And one thing I am going to do is I am going to eventually probably move out of that little hole next to the ravine and build a cabin or something, because I know that that's not going to please everybody. It doesn't please me much either. It's kind of not really what I want. I'm going to come out here into the more open plains, see if I can actually see any endermen around here. I'm just trying to keep tabs on it. What time is it? Moon is going down, so we are running out of time, but I see a group of them over there. There's at least 2, if not more. I don't want you. Or you. Oh great, there's a ton of skeletons around. Just what I want. Oh, they're infighting. Let me get rid of that. I've got a spider on me. I want to get rid of you. I see you there. No pearl. Right, now let me get rid of you. I don't know how damaged you are. Right, now let's take on you. No pearl. Oh, I really don't want to end the night with just 1 pearl for my endeavours. I really could do with a few more than that. At least 1. Because that's only going to give me enough for 1 ender chest, and that's not going to be enough. I mean, I could hunt them down later, but really, do I want to do that? No, not really. Anybody over here want to come and play? Is that one in the woods? There's a ton of mobs over there. I can see the sun is on the rise, so I'm not going to have much time left. At all, really. If we're going to get one, now is the time. Look at all the creepers around here, man. That was like 6. Don't very often see that many close together. I thought certain mobs capped out, but maybe that's just spawners, I don't know. Anybody over here want to come play? In the early morning sunshine, maybe? As they're teleporting around, I might be able to grab one. But other than that, I'm not seeing any more Endermen, unfortunately. No, does not. Oh, there's one. Oh, we're on a race against time here. He's on his own. That's good news. Yes! Got the 2 ender pearls that I want. I'm going to round off by killing a zombie. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted 2 ender chests. Now, when you put these things down, it can be a bit of a commitment in doing so. So I'm thinking that if we're going to build the cabin, we need to do it now, I think, rather than later. As well as collect up some more obsidian. You need 8 per, don't you? So I do have the required amount. Although I do need to go to the Nether to get blaze rods first. So, let me think. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to get more arrows, definitely. I'm going to turn those down. Wow, I'm getting a lot of arrows. More arrows and bones. I'll take those guys any day. So what I'm thinking that I'm going to do now is I need some more obsidian, definitely. I could grab it off camera. I could do that between this and the next episode. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Nether. That's going to be I think the obvious thing to do at this point. I've got the ender pearls, so it's just going to be a matter of actually placing them and getting a cabin down, probably next episode. I want to try and get to the Nether today if we can, because I did say I would eventually get there and I haven't been there yet, and I'm kind of curious to see what's around. But that's good news. We are in a good place for Enderman, it seems. I've got a nice wide open view, so I do have that. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put those guys in there, along with the seeds, the bones, the flesh, not so much. I'll put the flesh away, the flour. I'm going to build the portal near where I want to build the hut, because I don't want it to be stuck down here in a cave and be a bit of a haul away. So I'm thinking of building maybe my hut right here in the sort of general vicinity of things. So we'll put the portal down right here. I guess we could save some obsidian by hiding it. I just want it to look like a complete portal. It doesn't have to be totally complete. It's just that I want it to look like a complete portal, because I'm kind of a little bit OCD about that kind of stuff. So I'm going to need a flint and steel, and that will give me an opportunity to go back and get some supplies for the Nether. That's big enough, right? Yep. Let's pick that up. So I'm going to drop off the things I'm not going to need and bring some stuff that I am going to need with me to the Nether. And there's my portal right there, so let me see. I'm not going to need obsidian right now. I'm not going to need the dirt, although the dirt doesn't really belong in there. Let me see, I want to put the dirt in here. That's not a lot of cobble, is it, to seal up my portal? It'll be a very tiny room. Books I'm not going to need. I'm not going to need the diamond pick. I'm not going to need the... In fact, I'm going to move these guys. I don't need the diamond pick. I don't need the axe. May need the shovel for soul sand. Got a couple of broken tools. I can always head back. I'm going to take a little bit of food, not much. And I'm going to leave the stack of torches behind and just take the 23. And the water bucket isn't going to be remotely useful to me at all. Flint and steel I am going to need though. I'm not losing a whole lot as regards armor. I can just get more iron fairly easily. So we've got a flint and steel. I just want to kind of get my portal secure at this point, and just try and do that. Then I can come back through and put some things in the Nether at a later point. So let's venture inside. And here we go, into the Nether for the first time. In this series at least. I've been to the Nether before. Oh boy. Yeah, this is what I was concerned about. We are really out in the open, aren't we? Quite high up. Not seeing any mobs spawning in yet. Okay, it's beginning to stabilize a little bit now. Good, okay, so now what I want to check is that we can actually get back to the same portal. I'm hoping we can, but I've experienced problems in the past where it sends you somewhere else. And yes, we are, so that's the first thing cleared. Now we need to kind of secure the portal as best we can. And we have got this little area here, so all we kind of have to do is put a protective barrier up against the back of it. Like this. I'm just going to use cobble for this. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to function. And I know I could save a little bit by missing out the corners and whatever, but I don't want to do that. Let me see, what else do we need? Oops. Oh boy. Here come the crowds. This is what I was concerned about. Oh, right in the face. Oh yeah, and I've not got an enchanted bow, have I? Will you go away? I hate fighting casts. They're so hard to fight for me. I am amazed that my portal is still active. Ow. Thank goodness. Alright, well, let's get this kind of wrapped up quickly here. Let's get this done. Back around here. Let's fire out of the way. Let's get on top. Let's put you here. And that's it for that stack of cobble. And let's put you back here. I still have not seen a nether fort straight away. I do know that they spawn along the Z-axis, so we've just kind of got to intercept it, I suppose, then. Got some nether quartz over there. That's a great source of XP. I might be able to get that level 30 enchant done in today's episode, which will be a big bonus. And we are running low on cobble. Oh boy. Where are we at this point? Still got a large portion of this exposed. I'm gonna have to try and... I'm gonna need some more cobble, aren't I? Let's go back and get some more. Where is my base in relation to here? It's right here, isn't it? So we're going to need more cobble. And that bow is about to break. And that's the ravine. I don't want to go in there. I want to find my little hole. Where is that? Right here. Great. So we need to kind of get some stone out of here, I guess. Positive I don't have any more in that chest. No. Oh, great. There's a cow in here. Lovely. So I think another stack will do the job. probably that will be enough. I can't foresee that we're going to need much more than that, really. Because I only have one wall to do. That's the end of that pickaxe. Do I have another one lying around? No, I have the diamond one, but I'm going to save that and I'm going to make up another one of these. Because I do have plenty of wood. In fact, I have some sticks that I can use up, which will make the handle. And this is why I want to kind of move into a cabin, because everything's all disorganized here. It's all in a mess. Well, things everywhere. Soon enough I'm going to have access to brewing as well, which we'll probably try and find today, and there's going to be enchanting stuff everywhere. Farms kind of just randomly in just different positions. So I really want to try and get myself a little bit more organised in this series, because it's going to help a lot, so I don't have to go digging through chests and stuff to actually find what I need. So here we are. That should do the job. I don't know what I'm going to use nether quartz for, really. It can only be used as a building block or in the comparator recipe, so I suppose it's not really that useful at this point. And before we go back, I'm just going to take a sip of orange, so that my voice doesn't get completely tired out. That's better. That's another tip as well that I've picked up to, that was from Zisto, to take a drink every now and then. I've actually started sitting down now, recording with a drink, because it makes things so much easier. It really does. When you're recording for a long period of time, that could be so handy. So now we've got this basic nether base set up, really. I'm going to get that patched up. So let's get this kind of cleared out a little bit. There we are. I want to get some netherrack out of the deal. Here we are. Let's kind of open this up, I guess. I'm going to make a little tunnel so that we can kind of pop out here. There we go. That'll do fine for right now, and probably going to work on this a little bit more off camera. Just kind of prettying it up and stuff like that. Just want to kind of just do a little bit here. Like this. Did not mean to do that specifically. So let's put you here and here. And this will function as a back wall. I don't need much here at all. I just need the bare basics. I don't think a ghast can spawn in here because it's only 4 wide. They need a 5 wide area to spawn, and it's not going to have that, so that's going to be great. I'll put some furnaces in here, an ender chest. I'm hearing gas now. So we're going to have to be careful. And I want to be going out there in a minute, so well, I guess now what we need to do is kind of, there's a ghast right there. I think the primary objective should be to get over to this thing